Introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to start by asking you a question. How many of you have felt overwhelmed by the demands of your work and personal life? If you're like most people, I bet a majority of you are nodding right now. Today, we're going to delve into this struggle and talk about how we can find the equilibrium we all yearn for, a healthy work-life balance. The importance of work-life balance. To begin, let's establish why work-life balance is essential. It isn't just a trendy buzzword. It's a critical element of a healthy and fulfilling life. It's the fulcrum on which our mental and physical health, relationships, and productivity balance. Studies have continuously shown that individuals who have struck a healthy work-life balance tend to be happier, healthier, and more productive. An overemphasis on either work or personal life can lead to stress, burnout, and dissatisfaction. Common barriers to achieving work-life balance. Now, you might be thinking, I understand all this. But why is it still so hard to achieve? There are numerous barriers, and they can differ from person to person. However, some common challenges are long working hours, the expectation to be constantly available, and the inability to disconnect from work due to technology. We're living in a world where being busy has somehow become a status symbol, and this culture is taking a toll on our mental and physical well-being. Take the story of John, for example. John is a hard-working software engineer. His weekdays are a blur of meetings, coding, and deadlines. He's constantly tired and finds himself checking work emails even during family dinners. His weekends. Mostly catching up on work he couldn't finish during the week. He's stuck in a cycle and doesn't know how to break free. Strategies for establishing and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. If you're like John, you might be feeling trapped. But there's hope. Here are some strategies that can help you establish and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Firstly, set clear boundaries between work and personal time. Sounds simple, right? But in a world where our work emails are just a tap away, it's easier said than done. This could mean setting a strict cut-off time for work or turning off work-related notifications during non-working hours. Secondly, make self-care a priority. This includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep. It's easy to forget these basic necessities when we're knee-deep in work, but they form the foundation of our well-being. Thirdly, learn to delegate and say no. You're talented, but you're not a superhero. Trying to do everything yourself is not sustainable. Delegate tasks when you can, and don't be afraid to say no when you're overloaded. Lastly, spend time doing things you love. These activities act as a counterbalance to work stress and can significantly improve your mood and reduce anxiety. Case studies of individuals who have successfully achieved work-life balance. Let me share an inspiring story. Meet Susan, a senior marketing manager. She used to be a workaholic, often working late into the night. But one day, she had a wake-up call when she fainted from exhaustion. That incident forced her to reevaluate her lifestyle. She started by setting clear boundaries, no work emails after 7 p.m. She began eating healthier meals and incorporated a 30-minute walk into her daily routine. She also picked up her old hobby of painting. The changes were gradual, but over time, Susan noticed a significant improvement. She was happier, healthier, and more energetic. Even her team noticed the change. Susan became a living testament to her team that work-life balance is not only achievable but beneficial to both personal health and professional productivity. Final thoughts. In conclusion, achieving a healthy work-life balance is not a quick fix but a continuous process. It requires us to regularly reassess our priorities, set boundaries, and make time for self-care and relaxation. And remember, it's not a destination, but a journey. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Imagine a life where you're able to give your best at work, spend quality time with your loved ones, and still have time for yourself. It's not just a dream, but a possibility that can become a reality with conscious efforts. Let's strive towards making this our reality. A healthier, happier, and more balanced life awaits us. Q&A session. Now, I'd like to open the floor for questions. Maybe you're facing a unique challenge in achieving work-life balance, or perhaps you'd like more details on one of the strategies we discussed. Let's have a conversation about it. Your question might also help someone else facing a similar challenge. Post your questions and comments so we can explore the answers together. Thank you for your time and engagement. I hope you found this talk helpful and inspiring.